Oh, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to All Elite Wrestling Review, the show from that was recorded on October 2nd, 2019, and it aired on October 9th, 2019 on the YouTube channel of AEW. AEW presents a new series, AEW Dark, means it's a dark match, since that they'll be featuring that didn't air on AEW's Dynamite TNT. So I'm about to get to the matches. So basically, they had Tony Schiavone there at the what do you call it, the control center. I think it was like the AEW Dark Control Center or something like that. Where he talks about other things too besides the matches were that was taking place here. They show the highlights of what happened on AEW Dynamite, and I thought basically what they did here was I thought it was pretty good, pretty well done, and I love the concept too. For the dark matches that you don't see on AEW Dynamite, they'll show you on the YouTube channel on of All Elite Wrestling is AEW Dark at 8 p.m. From Eastern time, and basically from my time but yeah, it's good. Because this is something that I've been talking about, where it pertains to if WWE is going to show some some matches that's going to be like dark matches that's going to take place on Raw, SmackDown before they start the show, or after or pertains to after the show and all that, at least showcases on their WWE network, which they don't, which is unfortunate. Same thing with pertains to the when they first did Starrcade back in 2017. Never appear on the WWE network, and on top of that, with the matches that take place on Starrcade as well, and also where it pertains to other dark matches too, where it pertains to other house show matches that they have, house show events for WWE on the WWE network, like the final chapter, of the Shield, and other things too. Starrcade 2018. They don't show that obviously they don't show the entire thing, but at least give us a series of showing us the matches that we didn't see on that didn't air on the WWE network. So, but WWE doesn't want to do that because fuck the fans. But AEW, they care about the fans so much, and they decided to do this series called AEW Dark on their All Elite Wrestling YouTube channel, 8 p.m. For my time area, where Tony Schiavone is hosting it. Tony Schiavone was doing a great job of it. It's like old school feel vibes of WCW back in the days. So I'm glad they did this. So the first match was Darby Allin defeating Cena. Match itself was pretty good. The match ended with Darby Allin going for the coffin drop, and this was Darby Allin's first ever win. Because again, if you didn't see, this match, where pertains to AEW Dark, this was actually Darby Allin's first victory he's ever gotten in AEW. So yeah, that was good. Good match to open up the AEW Dark. And by the way, when it comes to this AEW Dark, I was thinking to myself, is this before they do the AEW Dynamite or after AEW Dynamite? And I got my answer. It was after AEW. Excuse me. It was after AEW Dynamite went off the air. So that was a nice thing that they did there and also. But yeah, there you go. Next we get to Pentagon Jr., Phoenix, Jack Evans, and Henneko defeating the Private Party, which is Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, the Best Friends, which it will feature Chucky Taylor, whatever we want to say, Trent Barrella, and accompanied by Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy got playing in the role in this match. What you're roughly seeing, because it's only an 8-man tag, it's only an 8-man tag team match. But yeah, like I said, Pentagon Jr., Phoenix, Jack Evans, and Henneko defeats Private Party and Best Friends to win this 8-man tag team match. It was pretty good. It was a fun match to watch, and I enjoyed it. Then we get to Britt Baker and Allie defeating Penelope Ford and Bea Priestley. Match itself, it was solid. I'll just say it was pretty solid. It was a couple of sloppiness in the match, like from Penelope Ford, from Britt Baker, and from Bea Priestley. Ali, I thought she did good. And Ali's back to being blonde now. She's now a blonde head again. Good. But yeah, like I said, Britt Baker, basically she got the win for a team. When she got pinned before in this submission hold, it was like a Rings of Saturn type of way, modified way, and then she gets pinned before by her teeth. You know, yanking the teeth because she's the dentist, and then pinned before taps out because of that. Same as the women, isn't that against the rules where it pertains to doing that to your opponent's, to your opponent? That's not checking. You can't do that. But I guess they allow her to do it anyways because she's a dentist and all that. But I don't know. But it's whatever. But yeah, like I said, Britt Baker and Ali won, and they build up something with a chance to Britt Baker versus Bea Priestley. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's eventually it's gonna happen. Then finally we get a rematch from All Out where it pertains to Christopher. Excuse me. Where pertains to Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky. Where it pertains to SoCal Uncensored SCU versus a boy and his dinosaur, Jungle Boy, the Luchasaurus, and Marco Stunt, and together they are the Jurassic Express. So the match itself, it was pretty good, and it was the main event, obviously. In the end, the Jurassic Express didn't get their payback in this match, because SCU gets the win against them, where it pertains to basically Marco Stunt took the pinfall here because he's a small scrubby little guy. I don't remember how the finish ended, but I remember it was devastating to Marco Stunt where he couldn't kick out anymore. He didn't have much fight left in there anymore. So, and that was it. That was AEW Dark, and yeah, Score pertains to doing a review where pertains to All Elite Wrestling for AEW Dark. It's gonna be a short review, so nothing else to say. Nothing else to it because it's a dark match. So a dark match that they feature on the YouTube channel to say of AEW, All Elite Wrestling. So there you go. Obviously, Tournament Wrestling was 4 matches. So my overall stream for AEW Dark, I'm gonna go with. By the way, they were in Washington D.C. Because AEW Dynamite was in Washington D.C. So because after the show's over, still in the same city and all that. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go with 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I thought it was a decent show for AEW Dark, and hopefully they'll empty up the excitement of it. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. For It's the Natural Born Thriller saying peace on the streets. This was your All Elite Wrestling review, where it pertains to giving you results of AEW Dark. Until next time, folks, take care.